fellow stars, it's Vintrix here with another Azure Aura Kingdom. I don't know why I said Azure, but don't mind me. So today we're playing another Aura Kingdom episode. I know I didn't give you guys too much of the episode, but like you guys, one of you guys said, like Sardonyx, she said she needed a few more episodes until she found this worthwhile. So I decided if this could become a series, I want it to become a Friday series because we don't have too much for Friday, except for just the mod showcase. So I want to add something else to do on Friday. I know, I feel like I haven't been recording a lot, but today I'm actually feeling a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable. It's still just really warm is all, so I'm trying to cool off for now. So don't mind if I stand still for a bit. So last episode we talked to her and she couldn't find her son Joel. So we're gonna go, so it pretty much says right here actually. Just gotta go like that. So Shayla was worried about her son, Joel, and has decided to look for him. In the meantime, she wants you to deliver lunch to her husband, York, near the lighthouse. So that's what she wanted us to do in the last episode, and I do know where York is. He's somewhere back here. And I have to say, I really love how this class looks. It looks really amazing. And this is my first time playing this class, so I don't know too much about this class. It's like jumping in fresh, so it feels good, you know? It's never a bad thing to change up stuff a little bit. So I sure hope that you guys will enjoy this series. I looked at my Windcraft episode and had 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. It just shows me how much you want that series. I'm definitely going to make that a series, definitely. Thank you all for the support in the last episode. I hope you guys could keep supporting my episodes because that's what really brings me the energy of bringing more episodes of a certain thing out for you, is looking at the likes and just seeing that you guys just smashed it and just enjoyed the series. Thank you so much to all of you who hit that like button. 5 likes is actually amazing for my channel since that's super rare. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, sorry about the yawn. Get out of here, yawn. Usually it's 3 or 2 likes, never 5. So thank you all who liked that video, and I'm definitely going to be bringing out that series on a certain day where I think I can fit it in. So that's going to be pretty epic. So we're at York. He's right here. It's this man in the yellow. I must report to you as your village chief. The sea has begun to churn. The situation grows more unstable day by day. I can only guide the ships into port with the light signals, but got it. The monster population of the forest has skyrocketed too. Things are getting rough around here. York looks over at you, eyeing the lunchbox. Vintrix, where's my wife, and why are you delivering my lunch? So we're gonna complete that. Shadow dotes on him. She spoils him. He could play alone once in a while, you know? Who knows? He might grow up to be a great conqueror if he stops being darn soft. York, chortles, I think that's what it says. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to double click, my bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. York, you said you needed someone to replace of Kane's less enthusiastic workers. How could you forget so quickly? I didn't forget, but working for Kane's is no panic. Very few are willing to work breaking hours at the lodging site, and Kane's not exactly Mr. Personality. Vintrix, would you like to start working at the logging site? The salary is not bad. Alright, I gotta accept that. So now we gotta go meet with Kane, who is at the logging site, so that's pretty cool. We get to go see another new character. We're just being introduced to every character of this area called Port Scandula, I believe it's called. Or Scandula. It's Port Scandia. Yeah, Port Scandia. I'm sorry. I really am bad at saying some names of things, so it takes me a while to get used to things. So this is Port Scandula. Port Scandia. So cool. So I just forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, it's over here. Don't forget where you are now, me. That would not be a good thing right now. So he's right over here. And now we can double click him and we can talk to him. Did York ask you to come here? Excellent. I was just wondering when the garrison members in the village do the normally do during the day. They're just hanging out about the forest. They might as well be here doing something productive for once. Speaking of which, have you seen Brian lately? He hasn't come to work in days. You shake your head and explain that you don't know him. Well, there's no time to lose. You should just start working right away. Alright. Oh, so look at this. So click to distribute stat points. So pretty much stat points are really important in this game. But I'm kind of like going to put my stat point in each one. It's just going to teach me how. So if you need a stat point and you got one of these, just put in one of these areas that you think is important and then hit that when I just click there, the accept. Lately, numerous bunny hops have migrated to the logging site. The naughty troublemaker's been a mess all day long. Workmen complain constantly about picking up their jelly beans. We cannot let those rascally rabbits slow us down. If the wood is not delivered in this village fast enough, construction there will be delayed. Just gonna grab a drink because I'm really thirsty. I have a task for you. Drive the bunny hops and the mischievous bunny hops out of the logging site so the lumberjacks can focus on their work. Alright, I'll accept that. This is our first quest of actually slaying mobs, so this is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna move this up here with this because I want this to be my attack bar. Because I like to make sure everything is nice and organized because that's just me. So as you guys see, we got some really cool attacks. I really like them. That's really epic. The animations for every attack is really amazing. So yeah, if you guys have realized, yes, the sides of the screen are black. Like the video is much more smaller. But that's because OBS just doesn't want to capture the whole game. For some reason, it just gets too big or doesn't fit at all. So I had to fit it in a way that it'll work, or else I wouldn't have been able to record it. So hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much, and hopefully you guys can get comfortable to see my screen like this at least. All I'm saying is I really hope it doesn't bother you too much and ruin the series for you. Hopefully the series and its commentary will still be really enjoyable. I just realized this sword kind of looks like it has an axe type of handle to it. I just realized that. I might have to look at that whenever she puts on her back again, but the handle really does look like an axe, which is really cool. So I really like the animations of this character. And I really like the huge broadsword type of characters, because they're one of my favorites, to be fully honest, in games. Like last time when back then I used to play this game called Fiesta, I played the fighter, which wasn't my first ever character. Because my sister played with me back then, and she chose the cleric, the supportive class, and I chose the fighter, the fighting class, of course. So it was like a perfect match for them. So now we're back with Kane. Not bad for a newbie. Kane is clearly satisfied by the reduced numbers of bunny hops. This is originally Brian's job, but I think you ought to take his place. You're more responsible than he ever was. Go to the garrison captain. I'll speak with him. Alright. It's time to send the chopped wood back to the village, Kane explains, skinning this guy. You must help me finish off today's work if you want your proper salary. You'll find good deal of wood in this area. I'll need you to carry it for me. Alright, I'll accept that. So he wants me to go grab the lumber, which is just randomly laid about here. If you guys look, there's some lumber right there. And he wants 4 of them, so I'll have to keep going and harvesting these off the ground so that I can get the amount. This is pretty much how harvesting works in this game. If like you need to harvest anything like plants or items, it's all going to be just like this, so it's going to be pretty fun. So finally we need to talk to Kane about our report on the work there, because I just got all the wood that he needed. Let's talk to him. You passed the collection of lumber to Kane. You move pretty fast. What about the others? Alright, so now it'll give me this one to upgrade, and I think I might go with... I think first things first, I might go with thick skin, which is really cool. Because it'll make my defense go up a little bit more. And now we have another point to put in this, so I'm going to put a point right in there and just do that. What are those workmen doing now? It's late, and they haven't brought the wood back yet. Vintrix, everyone says I'm too harsh. I suppose you can judge it yourself now. Only you have returned with the wood. What are the others doing out there? Picking each other's noses? Take this hammer and search the site for anyone sleeping on the job. Give them a wake-up call they won't forget. Kane snarls, his face flushed with fury. Oh my, he's mad. But yeah, so what I need to do is I need to click this worker, and then I need the hammer right next to them. Like, wake up. So just like that. So then he'll run back there, and now we need one more, which we only need two. I think back then, when I first started playing this game, you needed more of them than just this. I remember, actually. You needed way more than just two. It looks like they upgraded it, so you don't have to go after too many of them. So 2 workers are enough. So now we're going to go back to Kane after we just did that. And let's see what he says. Looky here, young lady, someone's sleeping on the job. What a shameful lump. Oh, come on, boss. I was just resting. I just dozed off for a second. No biggie. Oh, really? Well, that's fine then. If you get half your pay for the day, no discussions. That's stingy. What a stingy creep. You'll get nothing if I hear another word. King glares at the lumberjack. Fine, fine, fine. I've learned my lesson. It won't happen again. Alright, so you just learned his lesson. Vintrix, you have impressed me. You destined for greatness. However, maybe being a garrison member isn't the best use of your skills. Thus, I'll recommend you to Dr. Kell. You can work for him. It's easier than working at the logging site, and you'll make more money. Nervously explain to Kane that you know nothing about medicine, and you won't want to be a burden to the doctor. Oh, come on, it won't be that hard. You only go to school for, 11, 12 years to become a doctor? No biggie. Just look at the learning experience. So we'll accept that, and then suddenly we just get hit with dizziness, and so what happened, we say. And then, pretty much, looks like we kind of just passed out, and now we're at Dr. Kell. Interesting. So let's see this. Are you awake now? How do you feel? Cal smiles at you, his face lighting up. You show Cal a suspicious look. You have no idea what happened to you. Kane sent you to me. He said while he was talking with you, you suddenly faded. He was so startled he almost jumped out of his skin. Haha. Cal cackles as he gives you a once over. Ah, so that's interesting. So he carried us here. So as you guys can see, we can learn new skills, which are really cool, and I think it'll just automatically go into the thing itself. And now we can go to this and upgrade our SPD and hit OK and hit OK. At the moment, I can't find any physical problems. Maybe you're overworked. That could affect your brain, you know. You've got the same symptoms as other workmen. You consider his reasonings, but didn't quite make sense. You explained to Cal that perhaps your continuous nightmares have kept you from getting proper night's sleep. I heard Kane sent you here to help out. Luckily, I got a perfect project for you. This should be a simple task for someone like you. Here, take this, and it'll get your blood going. And the other lumberjacks need something, some sort of medicine to refresh your mind and body, something to put some pep back in your step. I needed to prepare some antelope blood for me. You can find floppy-eared antelope nearby. So this is another fighting class where we need to collect items from them this time. So they're pretty much just over here. It looks like we got a new cool attack. I kind of want to use it. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. That is so pretty much what it makes me do is I jump at them and I just land with a heavy attack. That is so cool. I like that. So like I said, this is my first time using the class, so I'm going to be pretty impressed with every attack that I get. I'm probably going to be fascinated by every single thing I learn, because I never experienced these attacks. Because they're just so cool to me. And the animations are really amazing too. And this is why I like MMOs like this, because they're very well animated, they move very smoothly. And just like that, I should go do this. And I'm going to move this right here, because if I do that, it'll automatically drink potions, I believe. So just like this, I could attack this guy. And we'll be slowly gaining health back from... So I believe if I hit on... Yeah. It'll just drink the potion for me, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to turn it off for now. So I'm just going to attack this guy just so he can get a little bit of that ansel. Whoops, I actually didn't really need to attack him, did I? I really wasn't paying attention because I was paying more attention to like the little healing thing up here. So now we're going to talk to Cal and return this. You present Cal with the ansel blood you collected. I had no idea you would do such an efficient job, Cal goes happily. I'm going to officially name you as my assistant when the time is right. I'll teach you everything I know. I bet you're a fast learner. I almost completely ground up these herbs. We may put some wild forest mushrooms in the medicine and grind it together too. Cal suddenly pauses to examine the medicine. I used the mushrooms last time. I prepared the medicine. I haven't had to seek them out again. Cal scratches his head, anxious. Ventrix, looks like I need to ask you to go on another... I need you to gather some wild mushrooms. They typically grow near tree trunks and Take a look around the area, I'm sure you'll find them. Alright, so now it's another gathering quest, which are these mushrooms right here that he wants me to gather. So we just go ahead and grab about 5 of these. And while you go up in more missions, it'll make you collect more stuff and kill more mobs. Like in the time, you'll also be collecting a lot of stuff for mobs and all that stuff, so. It just gets progressively more harder, I guess I could say. Just like how other games go, it gets progressively more hard, which is awesome. So, Cal grins and you hand him the wild mushrooms. Perfect! These are Scandia's most unique mushrooms. Cal examines them out one by one. You're truly an excellent assistant, Cal comments, patting you on the back. Alright, so now I could get our skill point into here. And make that level 2. Good, put them together and give them a good grind. Then mix the medicine bottle and we're done. Easy, eh? I'll let you try this bottle of refreshing potion. Trust me, it'll make you feel better. Wait until your mind stabilizes. Then please send the potion to the lumberjacks. Alright, so now we just have to right click this, which is drink the energy boosting medicine that Dr. Cal's made and see if there's any side effects. So now we drink it and we once again get dizzy. It looks like this time we actually fell. Something strange is happening to your body. You can feel the potion pumping through every vein and you feel rather nauseous. You quickly explain your symptoms to Cal. What? That medicine shouldn't have any side effects. Let me take a closer look. Why are you feeling dizzy? Could you be allergic to the medicine? Look, how many fingers am I holding up? While village Dr. Cal is checking up on you, you start feeling nauseous. Hey Ventrix, what's wrong with you? Maybe we ought to induce vomiting. You take a deep breath and try to feel better, which seems to help. You start feeling lighter and you fill your lungs with what seems more like just air. Something appeared next to you and it's getting brighter. Cal tries, I don't know what that means, best to mask it, but you can tell he's worried. You try and see the light orb floating next to you. It emits faint blue light. You have a feeling that something was causing you to feel ill. You immediately ask Cal what's going on. As you speak, the little blue orb appears as it's listening to what you have to say, hanging onto every word as it dances around you. This is just a bottle of refreshing potion. It couldn't do anything like this. I don't understand. I have never seen anyone react to this medicine. A possible allergy? No, impossible. I am just as interested in finding out what's going on as you are. In a moment, awkward silence passes, and then Cal, thinking carefully, lets out a long breath. All I could say is, Ventrix, don't worry. Just get yourself to the statue ruins right away. There might be a witch assistant, Flower. Perhaps she can help. Alright, so now we have to meet someone named Flower, which is a very interesting name if you ask me. So now we have these two awesome things, which, if you guys don't know, I could actually glide. So if I go like this, I can now just glide around, which is so epic. I don't know, I really love the glide effect. It's kind of like flying in a way. Except for you're just gliding down. And then how to stop it is you just have to hit jump again, and then you fall right down. So here's Flower right here. Oh shoot, I was just trying to get rid of this. You too, Flower murmurs to herself as she stares at the light orb. It seems that the mysterious orb is reacting to you and the people nearby. This perplexes you even more. You tell Flower everything that happened and beg for assistance. If I can help you, I'm more than willing to do so. I've seen something like this before. There was a spirit, a light orb, following me, but hearing that same thing had happened to Flower sparks your hope in your heart. However, you notice that she is focused on the machine in your hand. Something happened a while ago. Elena needed me to decipher the runic letters on the statue. She said it was urgent, but never explained why. However, her request was proving excessively difficult. The first time I translated the spell, it was stolen. Now the fairies nearby won't let me anywhere near the stone statue. At first, I need you to help me get rid of those pesky petal fairies and forest fairies. Only then I could freely search the clues about the stone statue. Alright. So now we could go take out these fairies like she wanted me to. So let's just click on her and just use our awesome attacks. Let's just use that big attack. That attack did a lot of damage. I have to say this class is probably like the biggest damage dealer of the others sometimes. Even though there might be like another class that does a lot of damage like this one. But I have to say that compared to the class I'm playing right now, this class right here does a lot more damage than the one I'm doing. So this is pretty cool. Experiencing a class I've never played is just amazing. And just like that, we got them down. Now we just need 3 of the forest fairies. So let's go ahead and take care of some forest fairies, and then finally we can take care of this other quest that she wants to do. Because I took that one down finally. It took a while to take her down, but just like that, we should be able to. Looks like I do area of effect damage too, which is pretty neat. Just gotta take out this one now. And now we're done. And I could walk back to Flower and tell her what I did. You tell Flower that you cleared the area away the fairies. I'm so glad you're here, otherwise I would never be able to decipher these runes. Just as you were about to speak, a black shadow suddenly races towards you. Both you and Flower shriek in surprise. After a moment you can see the shadowy figure actually is an ostrich. It doesn't seem afraid to get close to you. In a moment you have no idea how to react. Hey Beebs, come! Flower tries to pull the ostrich closer, but ambles away towards you. This is Beebs, one of Elena's ostriches. He's a bit shy. Flower calls out again, but Beebs pays no attention. It continues pacing around you. So it looks like he has interest in us. So now we could learn something like this. I might learn muscle up, just so I could at least get a little bit of abilities around there. So, I don't think that was it. It was this, I think? Yeah. So now I could make this level 2, just like I did the other one, and we can finally just do this. Ugh, forget it. Ugh, forget it. I have 4 more important things to do. Flower sighs, giving up on Beebs. She returns to study the ruins on the stone. You appear at the ruins as Flower taps her feet impatiently. Beeb continues to stay by your side, watching your every move. He seems interested in the light orb. This is useless. There's no translation book for ancient spells. I can't possibly decipher all these. Heck, these runes aren't even complete. Some of them are mostly worn off. You find a small mound all around the place, broken to pieces, a slate buried underneath them. You report your findings, Flower. Wow, some fragments of the ruins must be buried under these mounds. Hurry and help me dig up the most important information is carved in these fragments. You ask Flower what she plans to do about the ancient spell translations. Even if you collect all of the shards, she'll still might be able to decipher them. I suppose you're right. I have 2 choices. I could defeat the runes giant that stole the translation information, or I could spend a few days retranslating the ancient spells in Navia. It sounds like the choice would be much quicker. You ask Flower if you could find the runes giant. You want to take the beastly thing? He dwells in the ruins cave, not far from here. You had better be careful. You nod, prepare, set out. Beeb trots behind you eagerly. Beebs, come here. Don't get in Vintrix's way. Flower drags Beeb back. Oh, so cute. So, that's where we're wrap up this video for the day, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you are new and you enjoy what you see on my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can keep up with my latest content or live streams if I ever do a live stream. I'm planning that someday I'll get back to live stream. I'm sorry, it's just been a while. It's just, I've been relaxing and it's still hot, like really hot. So I'm thinking about maybe if I do live stream, I'm just gonna have the fan on anyways. I'm sorry if it might bug you guys. As you guys can tell, if you guys can hear, I do have my fan on right now. But it's not pointed towards me, so it's not blowing to the mic pretty well. So we're pretty good on that. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video live stream. See ya, my fellow stars, and enjoy the rest of your day.